Naruto 614 viewer comments part 2. Sakura getting a lot of support from the fans here. She is a Flash Zoom says she is a medical ninja. All hell will break loose if one of them dies. Thanks for the comment. 045 Martin. Number 1, she's a medic. They need her. Number 2, her story arc isn't over, so it would be bad writing. Number 3, she's a main heroine, and that means instant plot immortality. Really good points. But more help for Sakura. Mr. Grimjaw, because she's the main heroine in this manga, plus she's a medic and a lot stronger than she used to be. Look at there. A lot of support. Alright. Appreciate the comments. Alright, let's see. Ctong001. Awesome chapter. Can hardly wait. Got Guy and Lee to go crazy on Madara. Right. 8 gates. We got to see it at some time. One possibility is that Obito will use Madara as a catalyst to enable him to control the Jubi. As for Naruto, I doubt he will become Jinchuriki of the Jubi. I mean, we can't forget that all the Bijus gave him some of their chakra in previous chapters. That might put Naruto on an equal footing with the Jubi. That's right. He's got the inside game. He knows their names. He's got the whole thing. I mean, very good points. I mean, we can't forget that all the Bijus gave him some of their chakra. Okay, that might put okay, heck, he could even become the second coming of the Sage of the Sixth Path. I don't think, like I say, according to the prophecies, all the tailed beasts will be formed again, and then they'll be redistributed out in new bodies. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. I don't see him being. I think the whole point of the Sage of the Sixth Path was that they could never. Remember, the whole idea was they could never be permanently put back together again. I believe that's the whole path or plan. So anyway, that's my understanding of it. So anyway, I really do appreciate the comments. Pretty good stuff. And let's see. Connolly Bob 9. Here we go. No, not Neji. It should have been you, Sakura. Sakura getting more hate. After last week's chapter, I was thinking that all we need now is for someone within the current generation to be killed. It can't just be the older generation. The younger generation must feel the full nature of war by losing someone of their brothers in arms, as it were. This week, it happened. Though Neji was one of my favorites. Well put. Stephen King, his whole thing, was to create characters people liked and start killing them off one at a time. I mean, if we'll go back to the Tintin thing. If Tintin would have died this week, would anybody have cared? No. So, and it didn't help. It wouldn't help the story or anything. So she's got plot. She's almost got like her own Kamoi. Some of these characters have there's like so much not character there that it doesn't. But anyway, you get the idea. So anyway, more Sakura hate. It just keeps coming out, even when she gets some support. Okay, hey, in 054 Martin, why should it be Sakura? Neji's story is over. Sakura's destiny to surpass Tsunade. Good points. Well, and I guess that's the whole point. Tsunade, right? We'll go back to the whole Kage thing, which has been left in. Kishimoto leaves too many things up at once. I mean, it's just. But anyway, so she probably sacrifices herself for the other Kages, and they come back, right? And that helps everyone get together, because here it is, the Kage, the leaf sacrifice for everybody, and that helps the next phase, So it makes sense, and then she moves up as top or second to the top medical ninja or whatever. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense, and Tsunade will probably die this time and stay dead. So, but anyway, so I like the points. It's pretty good stuff, and we'll see. And let's see, Connolly Bob 9. Some interesting information in this chapter. Under a previous video, I theorized that once Obito gets Tog no Jutsu'd by Naruto, he'll use his Rain Tensei to revive Madara from his Edo Tensei form so that he could be killed by Naruto and company. But now we know that he actually wants to be revived by Obito. At least now we know that the Rinnegan can actually revive him in this way. I find this new information pretty interesting and Obito's way of using this as leverage over Madara. That and the whole idea that it just, when you use it, it kills you. That is kind of... It does kind of limit spamming that ability if you have it, doesn't it? If you're going to die afterwards. So that was, yeah. So, we really do appreciate the comment there. And let's see, Connolly Bob 9. Naruto, if you don't get together with Hinata after this, I swear to God, I'm going to reach through the computer screen, jump through the pages. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm not going to. You get the idea. There's Naruhina. I mean, look, there. You know, I agree. But anyway, yeah, the whole thing. Just take a minute. The whole thing with Hinata. The thing that really killed me was after the pain arc. Everybody gets revived. She dies trying to free him and all that. And there she is, and he comes back, and it's like nothing. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me, Kishimoto. She dies for this guy, literally, trying to free him, and then he comes back, and he's just like, not even like a hello. It's just like, she's just like regular, I don't know. Anyway, you get caught up into this whole pairing thing. So anyway, a lot of sympathy for Hinata. More respect for Sakura, I have to say, though, when people do come back on her side. So I like both the characters. I really don't want one to go away or the other. And as far as the whole pairing thing, it does seem like Kishimoto, out of the blue, does seem to be doing some fan service here to hook him up with somebody. But we'll see, right? I mean, it doesn't. I don't know. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. The whole Sakura's more like I think like a sister-brother relationship, and that would be her thinking of him like a little brother. So I don't really see anything happening there. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and skip some of this stuff. All right, I really do appreciate the comments. And some of these things are skipping, I'll get back to. But anyway, this is all pretty random. So, and that's part of it. Is never know where the conversation, when you start asking questions of a group of people, the power is of the person asking the question or making the comment to kind of steer where things go, which is another thing that makes this really exciting. Yondam approved. You brought up something interesting about Guy and Lee not playing a big part in this conflict. After Neji's death and Tintin's survival, I got thinking on who may be next. Guy opening the final gate is something we still have never seen. There won't ever be a better opportunity. There hasn't been enough character development for Tintin, Shino, other coattail riders to merit their deaths, but Guy will tug at our hearts, don't you think? That could just, that's another thing that could spiral out of control, because I guarantee if he pops 8 gates and dies or gets in trouble, we all know Rock Lee is. And the both of them together think, Rock Lee is really popular, a lot of sympathy, you know, and respect for the way he was portrayed, the suffering, and really trying to, so the potential is yeah, it's insane. That the whole thing you just opened up right there is pretty crazy. And the thing about me saying that I don't think that they're going to do anything doesn't mean that they won't. Because the fact is 2 of these guys going Super Saiyan with 8 gates open may be key to this entire plan. So I don't know. Could happen. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this segment a little bit early. That was a really good way to end this segment, this part here. So anyway, this is going to be the end of part 2. Hope to see you over on part 3.